What's up guys, 101 back and welcome back to the most viewer interactive universe mode on all of YouTube, an hour and a half pay-per-view, Bad Blood. We've got 8 amazing matches tonight, 7 which are championships, and we're going to be kicking it off now with the Intercontinental Championship. The champion Randy Orton making his way to the ring, and he's going to be defending that belt against Justin Gabriel in a ladder match. So Randy getting his official entrance, making his way to the ring. Obviously guys, the current champion. He's held that championship since week 1 on Smackdown, when he actually defeated Justin Gabriel in a table match. If I take you back to that match now, if you remember, Gabriel was pretty much in control and setting himself up for some kind of springboard maneuver. From nowhere, Randy Orton with a counter, a mid-air RKO through a table, and obviously guys, Randy Orton became the new IC champion. We fast forward to week number 3, and Randy and Justin Gabriel had a little bit more interaction in that 6-man tag match, in which Gabriel ended up getting the win for his team. I asked you guys to decide an opponent for Randy Orton tonight, and you guys came out in your numbers, and a lot of you guys, obviously the majority of you guys, chose Justin Gabriel. So that's exactly what we're doing now. Justin Gabriel taking on Randy Orton, the IC Championship on the line, kicking off Bad Blood. What a show this is going to be. Finally underway, both men locking up centre of the ring. Randy Orton with the headlock, just about gaining control, but Justin Gabriel just like the headlock back. Oh, back and forth so far early on. Randy Orton powering Justin Gabriel away, knocking him onto the ropes. What's he going to be going for? Oh, Justin Gabriel, amazing counter, flipping Randy Orton over the top rope onto the apron. Oh! Gabriel though could not follow up with that crossbody. Randy Orton moving out of the way, Gabriel into the ladder. Now Randy Orton back in control of the match. Randy now slowly getting towards the ring, but Justin Gabriel again blocking Randy Orton off with a drop kick onto the outside, followed up by a super spinning wheel kick off the top turnbuckle, followed up by a ladder shot. Oh guys, what a way to kick off the show, and what a pay-per-view this is going to be. Like I said at the very top of the show, we've got 8 matches in total, 7 of which are for championships. We've got 2 huge main events, so a double main event tonight. First of all, we've got CM Punk defending his World Championship against Daniel Bryan in a submission match. But not only that guys, don't forget on the Raw side, for the WWF title, we've got the defending champion The Undertaker defending that championship against The Rock. And that match, thanks to you guys, as decided via viewer's choice, is going to be Hell in a Cell. So like I said guys, an absolutely amazing pay-per-view. Hopefully this will be my best pay-per-view to date. I greatly appreciate it guys if you wouldn't mind leaving the video a like just as we're getting going, and feel free as well to leave some live comments as you're watching the show. Oh, Justin Gabriel with Randy Orton going for the belt. Justin Gabriel with that drop kick off the ropes, sending Randy Orton crashing down to the mat. Irish whip, ducks down under. Oh, nice Manhattan drop by Gabriel. Signature time. Oh, what a move by Justin Gabriel. Randy Orton and his championship could be in trouble now. Justin Gabriel going for the ladder. Is he going to set the ladder up? Nope. Obviously got other ideas guys. Justin Gabriel high flying, does not care. Is he going to hit it? Surely not. Yes he is. 450. Oh, Randy Orton, what a counter. Counter on that 450, getting those knees up, and now wake up time. The Viper. Oh, what an RKO. And I think he might have even drew some blood from Justin Gabriel as well. What a super RKO by Randy Orton. And surely it's only a matter of time now guys before the Viper picks up the win and successfully defends his IC Championship. Again, setting that ladder up, but Gabriel somehow, someway, finding his way back up the ladder once again. Randy Orton going to try and get him with a punch, but didn't quite connect. But he did the second time. Gabriel with the punch, Orton back again. Orton going for another punch, but Justin Gabriel, oh, a neck breaker, almost an RKO-like type manoeuvre off the ladder to Randy Orton. A bit of irony there, guys. And Justin Gabriel again not choosing to go for the belt. Looks like he wants to make sure Randy Orton is not going to get back up, so he can get a clean sweep of climbing that ladder and taking down that championship. Oh, Randy Orton's head bouncing off the ladder, placed in the corner, but Randy Orton again fighting back. A vicious clothesline taking Gabriel down. Number 2. Is it going to be third time lucky for the Viper? Yep, third time lucky. The third consecutive clothesline taking Gabriel down to the mat. And now Randy Orton, Irish whip. Luther's press, made famous by the likes of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the champion again regaining control outside of the ring, getting that ladder once again, choosing not to quite take it into the ring, more setting it up on the outside. Oh, Justin Gabriel was going to go for something, but holy crap, mid-air RKO. What a counter by Randy Orton. I've got a feeling we're only seconds away from Randy Orton retaining his IC Championship. We're going to be finding out shortly. Randy Orton out, climbing the ladder. Justin Gabriel slowly moving, not quite moving very well. Holy shit, off the ladder. Running up the ladder, knocking Randy Orton off the ladder. Again, a finishing move time. Justin Gabriel somehow finding the energy to fight back. God knows how he's doing it. The finisher onto the ladder flipping over. And now Randy Orton, guys, from being completely in control, is in danger of losing his championship, but the Viper back up to his feet, actually more speedy than Justin Gabriel. Both guys top of the ladder, exchanging punches once again. Randy Orton looks to be just about in control. A couple of forearms by Gabriel. Number 3, number 4, number 5. Going for number 6, but Randy Orton with the eye rake. Surely not. Oh, I thought Randy was going for an RKO, but what a counter by Justin Gabriel. Backdropping Randy Orton off the ladder. Oh, and guys, just like that, despite Randy Orton quickly getting to his feet, he was just not quick enough. And kind of a shock to some of us maybe, the underdog, Justin Gabriel, somehow, someway has defeated the Viper in a ladder match. And Justin Gabriel is our new Intercontinental Champion on Smackdown. What a super match to kick off this pay-per-view. Like I said before, guys, we've got 7 more matches to go. And I think in just a few seconds we're going to be witnessing the arrival of the Great One. And here he is, the leader of the corporation, The Rock, arriving at the arena tonight. The Rock is going to be in that huge main event, and it's going to be Rock Taker, WWF title, Hell in a Cell. But on to the second match of the night now, as you can see by the graphic on the screen. I'll just set the announcer, do the introductions quickly, and I'll continue. But as I was saying, guys, as you could see by the graphic, this match is going to be for the Raw Tag Team Championships. The champions of the New Age Outlaws, just about to make their way to the ring now, are going to be defending those belts, as you saw already, against Owen Hart and Bret Hart, also known as the Hart Foundation.
At a combined weight of 497 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Road Dogg Jesse James and Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws.
Arguably the most successful tag team in WWF history, the New Age Outlaws, of course representing DX, making their way to the ring. The reigning and defending Raw Tag Team Champions, Hart Foundation, New Age Outlaws. What a match this is going to be, guys, and this is all thanks to you in many ways. If we rewind back to week number 2 and we had the viewer's choice for week number 3, the Hart Foundation issued an open challenge which you guys chose Edge and Christian to accept. I turned that Edge and Christian versus Hart Foundation match into a number 1 contenders match for the tag team titles, and obviously, as we already know now, the Hart Foundation ended up winning that match thanks to one or two shady tactics by the Harts. And that leads us to tonight's huge Raw Tag Team Championship match. In case you didn't quite see on the graphic, guys, this match is not going to be a standard tag team match. This match is going to be a Tornado Rules tag team match, which basically means, you know, there's going to be no tags. It's still got disqualifications on and stuff like that, but it's just completely eliminating the tags. So both men, or should I say all 4 men, legal at the same time. So this match is going to be hectic, but hopefully a good one. Plenty of talent in the ring. All guys obviously former tag team champions and some current, but not to mention former IC champions, hardcore champions, and in Bret Hart's case, a former WWF and even WCW champion. Owen Hart and Road Dogg going out at the middle of the ring. Bret Hart and Billy Gunn outside of the ring. Though all 4 men now outside of the ring as I'm saying that. Clotheslining the Road Dogg down to the mat. Owen Hart now taking back over on the Road Dogg, and the Harts double team, and Billy Gunn doesn't seem to quite know where he is, but finally makes his way back around. Billy Gunn now back onto Bret, and it looks like all 4 men momentarily are going to be back in the ring. Yep, here they are, Billy Gunn and Owen Hart simultaneously making their way into the ring now. Bret Hart still working on the neck of Road Dogg. Russian leg sweep, Billy Gunn onto Owen, but Bret centre of the ring now. Oh, he was going to try and knock Road Dogg out of the ring, it looked like, but the Road Dogg with a nice counter, locking that arm up. Oh, and a nice snap suplex by the Road Dogg, Jesse James. Looks like Billy Gunn is going to be working on the legs of Owen Hart on the right hand side of the screen, and meanwhile on the left side, Bret the Hitman Hart taking Road Dogg down once again. Billy Gunn taking the table apart, it looks like on the outside, but guys, this is not a no DQ match, this is a normal match. So Billy Gunn's got to be careful he doesn't get himself disqualified. Though in saying that, obviously as we know with title matches, the champions can't exactly get disqualified. So if a disqualification was to take place, then despite Road Dogg and Billy Gunn losing the match, they would actually leave with their tag team titles intact. Bret Hart going top rope, very much unlike him. Road Dogg though taking advantage of that. Oh, a nice superpower slam off the top rope. Is he going to go for the cover? No, Bret Hart fighting back, punching in the midsection. A strong Irish whip sending the Road Dogg halfway across the ring. Pole driver time. A move that's actually banned in current WWE, but here on the WWE 13 Universe mode, no moves are banned. TV 14 all the way. Oh, submission move locked in. Bret Hart with his sharpshooter locked into the Road Dogg centre of the ring, but for some reason, I'm not quite sure if Road Dogg kicked out or Bret Hart just for some reason decided to unlock the move. Either way, this match continues. Spinning Road Dogg around. Oh, nice reverse DDT. As I'm saying that, on the other side of the ring, Owen Hart with a really nice Northern Lights suplex onto the Billy Gunn. I definitely so far give the advantage to the Hart Foundation. They seem to come out of the blocks really strong there. Looks like the Road Dogg though is slowly trying to fight back. Of course, the New Age Outlaws are the tag team champions, guys. So they're a world-class tag team, and they definitely will not lay down lightly for the Harts. If you've forgotten how the New Age Outlaws became tag team champions, it happened on week 1 when we were crowning all of the vacant championships. It was the New Age Outlaws taking on Edge and Christian, and it was a fantastic match, but in the end, obviously as we can see, the New Age Outlaws representing DX came out on top. Oh, top left hand corner of the screen. Owen Hart going for the pile driver. Pile driver onto Billy Gunn from nowhere. Where's the referee's a bit slow, but 1, 2, 3. With Bret Hart choking the hell out of Road Dogg on the other side of the ring. Billy Gunn can get no help, guys. Allowing the 1, 2, 3. Bret Hart, Owen Hart, the Hart Foundation are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. I'm sure the New Age Outlaws are not going to be very happy about that. We'll see. Maybe the Outlaws will get a rematch the following week on Raw. We'll see though, guys. Let me know what you think about that. So the Heart celebrate. Oh, what the hell? 2 other DX members, HBK, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, super kick and pedigree. Definitely spoiling the party for the Heart Foundation. Maybe those 2 guys or 4 guys can go at it sometime soon. We're going to go backstage, as we can see on the screen. Vader having a nice friendly game of cards or something of the APA. Bradshaw and Farouk are actually involved in the Hardcore Championship Invitational Scramble type match coming up in just minutes. But Vader having a friendly game. At least I thought it was friendly. Vader not looking too happy actually at the moment. Definitely not happy. Throwing the bill off the table. Throwing the table over. Vader leaving, and he is not one happy guy. And you definitely do not want to upset Vader, because he is one big mother you know what. Like I said though, guys, Hardcore Championship Scramble coming up. The rules are on the screen now if you want to have a quick read if you're not familiar with the match. But basically it's going to be a 10-minute match. 2 superstars are going to start in the ring. Every 2 minutes another superstar is going to come out. They can pin in the match and they'll become the current champion. And then at the end of the 10-minute time limit, whoever has got the current pin, whoever is the current champion, will become the proper champion and leave Bad Blood with the Hardcore belt. Keep in mind, guys, Farouk is the current champion, so it's a matter of luck really. It's kind of random how these guys come out. As we can see, number 1 though, it's going to be Farouk's tag team partner in the APA. It's going to be Bradshaw. So Bradshaw, and who's it going to be? Oh, the music of Mankind. Mankind making his way to the ring. So it's going to be Bradshaw and Mankind kicking this scramble match off. And like I said, in 2 minutes time another guy is going to come out and join the match. So on and so on and so on. But Mankind and Bradshaw kicking it off. Obviously this is for the Hardcore Championship, so there's going to be no disqualification. Weapons are going to be allowed, and pretty much weapons are going to be encouraged in this hardcore environment. Hopefully this match is going to be pretty good. Keep in mind it's going to be a 10-minute time limit, so it's going to be a pretty lengthy match, but hopefully it's going to have plenty of hardcore action and keep you guys really entertained. If you keep in time, as you can see, the time is on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Bradshaw now straight out to the ring. Only 15 seconds into the match and there's still steps about to come into play, deciding to throw him into the ring instead, but Mankind taking advantage of that little bit of a pause by Bradshaw, throwing him into the guardrail with a nice big headbutt. Oh, DDT on the outside of the ring. There is mats there, but these mats are only thin. They do not, you know, help too much in regards to the head bouncing off the mat. Bradshaw throwing Mankind again into the still. Mankind, as we know, is a former Hardcore champion. I could be wrong, but I think he was actually the first ever Hardcore champion. If I remember correctly, he took the old WWF title out of the garbage and then proclaimed it the Hardcore champion. Something like that. Obviously, we're going back God knows how many years now. Is it 1998, 1997? Whatever it may be. I'm probably a little bit wrong, guys, but I'm only working off the top of my head. So I could be a little bit wrong, but I know it's definitely around that time. So basically what I'm trying to say is Mick Foley, Mankind, or whatever you want to call him, has got plenty of hardcore experience. So Bradshaw is going to find it tough going in the early on, I'm sure. But Bradshaw, though, in saying that, with the Irish whip onto Foley, going for the clothesline, and Mankind going knee first into those steps, falling down to the mat, but Bradshaw, despite the mistake, straight back on it, wrapping that arm up, working on the shoulder. Another Irish whip, sending Foley into the turnbuckle. Oh! And Foley walking into a chair shot, but Foley getting straight back up to his feet, but was sent pretty much straight back down with a second chair shot. Bradshaw going straight to the head. Not quite sure if Foley's bleeding or not, guys. Can't quite see with the mask, but just like that, the third competitor out into this match. Didn't even notice 2 minutes had been up. Mosh representing the headbangers into the match. As you just saw, Mosh straight away with a punch or an elbow, busting Bradshaw wide open. This match now becomes a triple threat, and it's going to be interesting to see who teams up. Obviously 3 men, so it's going to be one odd man out So we'll just have to see how it goes for the next 2 minutes. And Bradshaw better hope the next man out is going to be his tag team partner to maybe even up the scores. Mosh working on the head of Bradshaw again, taking advantage of that cut that we saw only minutes ago. Going for the early pin. Bradshaw though kicking out straight away. Here's that double team I spoke of. Mosh and Mankind teaming up with a double gut buster onto Bradshaw. Mankind picking Bradshaw back up, and then Mosh sending Bradshaw again into those steel steps, which are still in the ring from when Mankind and Bradshaw were going at it at the top of the match. Oh, I think they were going for another double team maneuver, but Bradshaw going for his clothesline. Can't quite get it. Oh, third time lucky. Clothesline from hell. Onto Mankind, and the fourth time lucky as well. Onto Mosh. One. Oh, but the clothesline from hell only getting a 1 count on the fresh man Mosh. Bradshaw probably would have been better off going for the pin on Mankind. Oh, Bradshaw. Jackknife powerbomb. Straight over to Mosh. Oh, taking Mosh down as well. Bradshaw large and in charge. Despite this match being a triple threat, it definitely appears it's a 2-on-1 handicap match for the time being, but somehow, someway, Bradshaw keeping in control. Oh, and if he needed him, here he is anyway. Bradshaw's tag team partner, the reigning and defending hardcore champion, Farouk, now entering the match, and this match goes from a triple threat into a fatal 4-way. It's going to be interesting to see, guys, if the APA team up or if these guys decide to go at it. I think so far these two guys have crossed paths in a couple of matches in regards to the hardcore title, but from what I can remember, they haven't actually been going at it, physically at least. But we will see. There's a possibility in this match, with over 5 minutes left, not even quite halfway, that Bradshaw and Farouk will go at it. So we'll have to wait and see how the match progresses. Oh, outside of the ring, Bradshaw going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Bradshaw after a clothesline from hell onto Mosh. Bradshaw, guys, is the current hardcore champion. His tag team partner Farouk, the former champion, looking on in disbelief. Mosh going for the pin on Bradshaw. Didn't quite get it. So Bradshaw is the current hardcore champion. That means basically, unless anyone else gets a pin in the remaining 5 minutes of this match, then Bradshaw is going to leave as champion. Of course, so we have got 4 minutes 45 seconds left. Farouk going for the pin. As I'm saying that, Farouk getting the current pin. So once again, Farouk is the current hardcore champion. Again, if Farouk remains champion and no one else pins in the remaining 4.5 minutes, then Farouk will leave as he entered, the hardcore champion. Keep an eye on Bradshaw in the ring. Mosh on the top rope. It looks like we're going to have a superplex. Superplex. Bradshaw the superplex onto Mosh. Not going for the pin, no, getting that steel chair. Wrapping the leg up. Bradshaw now going top rope, surely not. Oh, but Mosh getting out of the way. And as I'm saying that, Mosh's tag team partner Thrasher making his way into the ring. So this match has now got 5 guys. So this match is full. So there's going to be no more guys coming out. And Mosh going for the pin, but his tag team partner Thrasher disturbing it, and now the headbangers momentarily going at it. Obviously that didn't last too long, but unlike the APA, where we've not actually seen any physical action so far, the headbangers didn't even blink about it. Those two guys went at it more or less straight away, and now Mosh with the powerbomb. Oh, sit down powerbomb on the chair, but Farouk way too close to the ropes. I'm sure the guys, if that rope wasn't there, that would have definitely been a 1, 2, 3 for headbang on Mosh. Big boot onto Foley by Bradshaw, and this match is all out chaos. I'm not even sure what's going on. It's being pretty hard to follow, but Thrasher with the chair now. Oh, chair shot on Bradshaw, and McFoley taking over, putting Bradshaw centre of the ring. Foley going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And after that chair shot by one of the headbangers onto Farouk, Foley gets the pin. And Foley, guys, is the current Hardcore Champion with only just over 2.5 minutes left to survive. But we will soon find out. The headbangers right hand side of the screen going at it. Oh, but as I'm saying that, oh, Bradshaw with a huge powerbomb onto Mankind on the chair. But Thrasher not allowing Bradshaw to get the pin. Thrasher breaking that. Nice splash by Farouk on a Foley in the corner. Bradshaw now with some kind of submission move, but Thrasher getting straight out of it. Powering out. Farouk going for the pin, but simultaneously breaking up that pin straight away. Guys, what a match this has been. This is a bit chaos, pretty hard to commentate. Action all over the place. Bradshaw outside of the ring, bouncing the head of Mosh off the announcer table now, steel chair in hand. Oh, chair to the gut, followed up by a DDT on a steel chair on the outside of the ring. Oh, inside of the ring, Thrasher was going for the pin, but Farouk kicking out after one. On the right side of the screen, Bradshaw still taking Mosh to school, but that didn't last too long. Mick Foley now picking Bradshaw back up. Bradshaw very, very dazed. Walks in to a nice sidewalk slam by Foley. I'm really surprised if Foley actually hasn't gone for the pin yet. Bradshaw, obviously Former Blood, would definitely find it hard to kick out about now. But Mosh in the ring, Death Valley driver on to Farouk. Mosh going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And with less than a minute in this match to go, Mosh has got another pinfall. And guys, that means Mosh is the current Hardcore Champion with only 45 seconds left in this match. If in the next 45 seconds none of the other guys manage to get a pin, that means Mosh leaves the new Hardcore Champion. And what a victory that will be for Mosh. Definitely, guys, I'm sure none of us expected Mosh to actually win the match. I would have definitely considered Mick Foley one of the APA to be the favourites, but still Mosh with an absolutely amazing match so far. But on the other side of the ring, Thrasher going for the pin. 2. Did he get the 3? I think we got another 3 count. 1. Oh, bit confused, guys. Not quite sure what happened. But either way, towards the end of the match, maybe it was Thrasher who got the original pin. My mistake, apologies if that was so. But no matter what, guys, with only 10 seconds to go, Mosh with another pinfall. Not quite sure if that was his original one or if that was one on top of the other one. But either way, guys, Mosh has become the new Hardcore Champion, winning this Hardcore Invitational Hardcore Championship Scramble match. What a victory for Mosh. Oh, Mosh though, walking up the rampway, walking into a huge clothesline from Vader. Vader now. Vader bomb onto Mosh, onto the concrete. Vader going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Vader spoiling Mosh's party, guys. Remember, this Hardcore Championship has got a 24/7 rule on it, meaning anyone can pin anyone, any time of the day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Vader taking advantage of the rule, getting some revenge on the APA, and it's the new WWF Hardcore Champion. We're going backstage now, as we can see the NWO in the locker room talking, and the Smackdown GM Shane McMahon obviously listening in on the NWO's plans for tonight. Shane McMahon not looking happy. We'll see where that goes as the night carries on. Up next, John Cena, and as you can see, guys, it's going to be taking on Seth Rollins, as decided by you guys on the viewer's choice, or one of the viewer's choices, should I say, on the last episode of Smackdown. Was we wanted an NWO member to face John Cena at tonight's pay-per-view. You could have picked from the Big Show, Kevin Nash, or the new member who debuted on Smackdown, Seth Rollins. And as we could clearly see, Seth Rollins was undoubtedly the viewer's choice with an absolutely shit ton of votes. So Cena Rollins going at it, Bad Blood coming up just a couple of seconds away from Rollins' entrance to the ring. Like I said, Rollins is a new member of the NWO. That group now has 4 members, consisting of obviously the leader, the world champion CM Punk. We've got Kevin Nash, the Big Show, and Seth Rollins, the youngest member of the group. A victory over John Cena. What a way to kick off his Smackdown career. And what a way to impress his fellow NWO members by getting a win off one of the biggest guys in all of WWE. So this match is underway, both guys going at it. Seth Rollins though, sending Cena into the corner. A nice spinning kick followed up by a punch, but Cena countering out of that with the drop kick out of the corner, sending Rollins into the other turnbuckle off it. Belly to belly by Cena. Of course, this is basic thugonomic Cena, or should I say the doctor of thugonomic Cena, as chosen by you guys as well. I did use the other normal version of Cena a few weeks back, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see the old version of Cena. So even though there's not really a big difference between the two, we have gone back and we're going to be using this Cena from this point on all the time. Rollins off the ropes. Oh, nice springboard crossbody, taking the former WWE and World Champion down to the mat. But Super Cena, as none of us will be surprised at, completely disregarding the move, fighting back. Oh, but what an amazing counter by Seth Rollins into that big DDT. Rollins now top rope. Nice super flying clothesline there, taking the Doctor down to the mat, and now a few punches, but Cena with the reverse of that Irish whip into that big hip toss, John Cena style. Again, taking Rollins down to the mat. Oh, nice big knee by John Cena. Definitely a simple move, but definitely an effective one. But Rollins though, not taking too much of that, followed up by a big clothesline. This match back and forth in the early stages of it. Rollins again sending Cena into that turnbuckle, putting him on the top rope. What's he going to go for? Nope, Cena kicking Rollins away. Oh, nice float over neck breaker by John Cena. What a match this is going to be, guys. Is this the fourth match in? I think it's the fourth match in, so let me know in the comment section what you thought of this pay-per-view so far, since we are nearly halfway. If you haven't already, then I'd definitely appreciate it if you wouldn't mind. Please leave the video a like. Let's see if we can kind of, I don't know, break a record in terms of how many likes we can get. I don't really want to set a target for this, but I don't know. If we could get 150 or so, then that would be absolutely amazing. Rollins going for the pin, but John Cena way too close to the ropes, getting the rope break by the referee Charles Robinson. Rollins going for the clothesline, but Cena ducked it, going for the FU. But Rollins again, another nice reversal into the reverse DDT. Sending Cena now across the ring. Rollins with a little bit of a taunt, obviously feeling very confident. Nice forearm smash, sending Cena once again down to the mat. Rollins top rope, no stranger from high flying moves. Oh, going for a clothesline, but Cena, what a nice reversal. Into the spinning fisherman. Cena now getting ready. 5 moves of doom time maybe. Irish whip to Rollins. Into that nice inverted power slam. Picking Rollins back up. Off the ropes. Luther's press. Rollins could be in trouble, guys. The guy is only young. I think he's in his mid-20s, so similar age to me. Only his second match on my universe mode. Obviously that first match he faced Daniel Bryan. What a great match that match was. But if he could get a win tonight, then that would definitely kick off, or should I say carry on, his Smackdown career in some good style. But Cena though, as we know, does not take moves lightly. The power of almost Superman. Spinning him around. Oh, floating over. Face buster. We've seen that by Cena many times over the years. Followed up now by a few more punches. You can't see me punch. Rollins is dazed. And Cena taking advantage. Taking him down with a big clothesline. Irish whip time. Rollins now on the apron. Reversing that move. The forearm smash. Up to the top rope. Oh, he connects with that clothesline off the top rope. Again, sending Cena back into the turnbuckle. This match has definitely got a different kind of feel to it. compared to the other matches. Cena going top rope. Vintage Cena leg drop. And now it's time, guys. You can't see me. Off the rope. 5 knuckle shuffle. Bang. So Cena large and in charge. Wake up taunt time. Are we going to see the FU for the first time in this match? FU coming up. Oh, Rollins with the reversal into the DDT. Oh, nice spinning wheel kick again, taking Cena down. A very good back and forth match, guys. Both men now centre of the ring, going back and forth. Oh, Cena. Oh, into the referee. Referee has been taken out. Scott Hall. Scott Hall's debuted. Bad blood. Scott Hall from nowhere. Throwing a chair to Seth Rollins. Rollins with the chair shot on John Cena now. Scott Hall into the ring. Waking up the referee. 1, 2, 3. Holy crap, guys. That means Seth Rollins, with the help from new NWO member Scott Hall, making his debut at Bad Blood, picking up a gigantic win over the former world champion John Cena. What a huge win for Rollins. I'm sure it's going to push him on to bigger and better things on Smackdown. We're going to go backstage now, guys, with Chris Jericho with a promo before his European title defense coming up in just a few minutes. A very intense promo by Y2J Chris Jericho. Kind of shocking, guys. All along, Chris Jericho has been the babyface, Eddie Guerrero has been the heel, but it definitely seems like Chris Jericho has had enough. Chris Jericho has turned heel, and Chris Jericho, in more ways than one, has turned his back on the WWE Universe. So we had that rumour confirmed, guys. Chris Jericho is going to be leaving the WWE, and Chris Jericho is going to be joining the reformed ECW coming up in just a week or two. The only question is now, guys, is Chris Jericho going to be leaving Raw with his European Championship, or is Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero going to be taking that title from him? Of course, we're going to be finding out very, very shortly. Guerrero only minutes away from making his way to the ring. But what a shocking promo from Y2J, but more on that in just a second after Guerrero's official introduction.
Introducing the challenger from El Paso, Texas, weighing 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
So the fan favourite Eddie Guerrero making his way to the ring. Despite actually being the heel in this universe mode all along, Eddie continues to get cheers. So now Chris Jericho has turned his back. It only makes sense for Eddie Guerrero to be officially a face. So Guerrero is going to be the face, Chris Jericho is going to be the heel. This is going to be a steel cage match for the European Championship. What a match this is going to be. Like I said, guys, like we had confirmed from Jericho himself, Chris Jericho is going to be leaving the Raw brand very shortly. The only question is he going to be going to ECW the champion, or is Latino Heat going to become the European champion once again? So that's right guys, ECW is going to be coming back. I'm sure a lot of you will already know from the promo or kind of intro I made just last week. If you did miss that, then you can feel free to go back and take a look at that. It had some great feedback, and we're pretty much going to be carrying on ECW from where we left off before. I'm going to try and assemble pretty much the same roster, or should I say I already kind of have assembled the roster. Obviously, you know, because of community creations, we haven't necessarily got every single person. There's going to be a couple of little differences. I'm going to quickly go over them now, just as this match is in the early stages. Basically, if you remember, when the ECW Universe mode finished on WWE 12, Taz was the current heavyweight champion, while Taz is going to resume the Universe mode as champion. What other championships did we have? I think we had the TV title. I think Seth Rollins was actually the champion for that. Seth Rollins obviously is on Smackdown, so that TV title is going to be vacated and we're going to be crowning a new TV champion. The same goes for the tag team titles. I think the last tag team champions on WWE 12 on ECW were the Hardy Boys. Again, the Hardy Boys are not going to be on ECW, the Hardy Boys are on Raw. So the tag team belts are going to be completely vacated as well. And the Cruiserweight Championship, I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing yet. Ray actually was the last champion, and Ray actually is still the current Cruiserweight champion on SmackDown. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do there, but we will see as the weeks go on. Like I said, ECW probably still a week or so away, just finishing up getting ready. But we're going to go into the match, and Eddie Guerrero just hit his Three Amigos. Eddie Guerrero kicking off this match in style. Chris Jericho early going, not looking good. Frog splash coming up early on. Oh, Eddie going for the early frog splash, but Jericho countering it, rolling out the way, followed up by a forearm smash now. Jericho, oh, sending Eddie into the crowd booing the hell out of Chris Jericho. Kind of shocking, guys. Like I said before that promo, Chris Jericho was one of the most popular guys on the roster. It's funny how a couple of minutes later a guy can be the most hated guy on the roster, but that's exactly what's happening with Jericho. Jericho being booed out of the building. But to be honest, guys, I don't think Jericho cares. Jericho is leaving the WWE for ECW, and at least Jericho's planning to take the European Championship with him. But we'll see though. Oh, I thought Eddie Guerrero had the counter, but actually Chris Jericho had the counter. 1, 2. Oh, Eddie Guerrero kicking out of just the last second, guys. Chris Jericho definitely in control. I think Eddie's about to taste some steel. Yep. Chris Jericho. Oh, face first into the steel. But Eddie now fighting back, pushing Jericho away. Heads as a takedown by Latino Heat. Picking Y2J back up, spinning him around. Big backdrop. I thought he was going to go for the pin. It wasn't to be. He's going to get a frog splash. Nope, Jericho up way too quickly. But Latino Heat doesn't care. Hits a head scissor takedown anyway. And Eddie definitely feeling it. Taunting into the crowds. The crowds absolutely loving Eddie Guerrero. Guerrero now. Oh, one backdrop. Two backdrop. Two backdrops into a German suplex. Latino Heat on fire in this steel cage match. But Jericho just like into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, reversed. 1, 2. Oh, 2 counts. Bit of a mouthful there. This match continues. Latino Heat locked in. A submission move by Y2J. Is going to get the victory. Nope. Latino Heat powering out of it. Into the hip toss. A kick to the back of Y2J. But Y2J again fighting back. Oh, another big Irish whip, sending Eddie face first into that steel. We can already see, guys, Eddie Guerrero has got a face full of blood. So you've got to say, early on, Chris Jericho definitely in control, spinning Guerrero around. Oh, vintage Jericho, backdrop into the cocky pin. Come on, baby. 1, 2. Only a 2 count onto Guerrero. No way that was going to keep Guerrero down for the 3. Jericho sending Eddie into the turnbuckle. Latino Heat powering out of it with a nice drop kick, sending Jericho the other way. Irish whip. Finally hits his monkey flip after having the previous attempt reverse. Monkey flip time, centre of the ring. Oh, Jericho again with a nice counter. 1, 2. Oh, very, very close 3 count. Eddie just about getting out of it. Jericho a few more forearms. Again, Latino Heat into the corner. Clothesline. Taking Eddie down to the mat. Eddie definitely in trouble. Jericho now technical master of the ring. Going for the suplex with a float over pin. 1. This time only a 1 count. Eddie Guerrero will just not give in. The fans, you can hear, guys, are not happy with how this match is going. Booing the hell out of Jericho. But Eddie with a nice counter. 1, 2. Oh, so close again to the 3 count. But at least Eddie managing to get a little bit of offense in. A few chops. Nice Irish whip across the ring into the other turnbuckle. Going for the monkey flip again. Not quite sure why Eddie was going for it again for. He'd already connected once. And he definitely paid for it. Jericho the reversal. Into the walls of Jericho. The walls of Jericho locked into Eddie Guerrero. He's not even near the ropes, but even if he was, this match has not got any rope breaks, at least to my knowledge. So it's not going to do Eddie no good, but somehow Eddie finding a way with those legs, powering out of it. Oh, but Jericho, typical heel fashion. Low blow to Eddie Guerrero. Definitely not good for the family jewels, but Guerrero maybe wearing a cup. That low blow completely not doing any harm to Eddie. Unlike that chop that sent Eddie crashing down to the mat. I think it's going to be signature time for Y2J. Yes it is. Triple powerbomb coming up. Hits the first one. Connects with the second one. The third powerbomb. Oh, Latino Heat. Definitely in trouble. Jericho now going top rope. What's Jericho thinking? Possibly another forearm smash. Oh, going for a forearm. Eddie Guerrero. Oh, nice backbreaker. Eddie's been working on that spine of Jericho all match long. And finally it looks like Jericho not moving. Oh, which allows Eddie to hit a frog splash off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Guerrero is our new WWF European Champion and going to be representing the Europeans in style on Monday Night Raw. Jericho not getting his way. As we know, like Jericho said, he's going to be leaving soon for ECW, but he's not leaving just yet. He's got another match on Raw left in him. Jericho is going to have his last match next week on Raw. I want you guys to pick a final opponent in Jericho's last match, and let's make Chris Jericho leave in style. Coming up now, the first of our double main event, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. This is actually going to be a submission match as chosen by you guys. But before we get into the match, as we can see now, Daniel Bryan with a promo. Shane McMahon making his way to the ring. I'm just hearing now, despite this match going to be a straightforward submission match because of what Shane McMahon heard earlier on in the night. You guys remember Shane McMahon overheard a conversation between the NWO. Obviously Shane McMahon didn't like what he heard, so Shane McMahon as GM with the power has made himself a special guest referee to make sure this match goes as smooth and fairly as possible. The leader of the NWO, World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk, not looking happy but making his way to the ring. Oh, look at the World Championship, the NWO spray painting the NWO colours on that championship just like they did back in WCW. Some things never change. CM Punk looking intense. Nearly as intense as Daniel Bryan looked in that promo, guys. Like Daniel Bryan said, this match has been years in the making. Of course, these two guys have gone on it, like he said, hundreds of times, but maybe none bigger than this match tonight.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 192 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
The challenger, Daniel Bryan, now in the ring. And Daniel Bryan really needs to win this match, guys. Remember, in the first week of Smackdown, these two guys were now in a TLC match for the then vacant World Heavyweight Championship, which obviously CM Punk went on to win. So after losing that match, and if Daniel Bryan wants to lose this match, that's going to be 2 world title shots for Daniel Bryan that he's lost. So if he loses those 2 world title matches, I'm not quite sure Shane McMahon is going to be willing to give Daniel Bryan a third. I guess we will see. Hopefully, for Daniel Bryan's sake, he successfully takes away CM Punk's World Championship reign. And like Daniel Bryan said, guys, this is going to be a huge match. Years and years in the making. The biggest match these two guys have ever had. And it's going to be a match that these two guys are going to be very, very content in. A submission match. As we know, both guys very technically sound. Definitely known for their submission maneuvers. I'd probably guess to say these guys know hundreds of moves each. So a submission match will definitely not faze them. If anything, it's going to bring the best out of each guy. I guess you could call it the label lock taking on the Anaconda Vice. This match is going to be epic. Daniel Bryan early on with the knee, taking CM Punk down to the mat, but picking Punk back up the headlock. Punk not taking it though, reversing that into the waist lock, taking the leg of Daniel Bryan out. Like I said, guys, this is a submission match, so Punk possibly working on that leg for a move later on in the match. But Daniel Bryan though, reversing that, back body drop to CM Punk on the outside of the ring. Daniel Bryan, suicide dive through the ropes onto the outside of the ring. What a move by Daniel Bryan, looking great until I said that. And CM Punk with the enziguri, followed up by sending Daniel Bryan into the steel steps. CM Punk looking at Shane McMahon and giving a little bit of a taunt. Daniel Bryan slowly making his way back into the ring, but I thought CM Punk was going to cut him off, but Daniel Bryan reversing that. Oh, but another reversal by the leader of the NWO, the current and defending World Heavyweight Champion. As skilled technically as they come, it's going to be hard for anyone to defeat CM Punk, especially with the form that he's been showing. He's probably doing the best he's ever done in his career. And now, considering he's got the backup of the NWO, it's going to be nearly impossible for anyone to defeat the current World Heavyweight Champion. But maybe, guys, Daniel Bryan can do it. Oh, he's looking good so far. Countering that double axe handle into the backbreaker, followed up by a nice kick to that arm, which is wrapped up on the mat. Daniel Bryan now, reversal by CM Punk, laying down. Oh, nice kick straight to the face of the challenger Daniel Bryan. The crowd though definitely behind Daniel Bryan, though as we can see, guys, there is a few NWO shirts in the crowd, so CM Punk definitely has got his fair share of followers as well. Despite CM Punk being the bad guy, I guess just some fans love to cheer the bad guy, and I think that's exactly what we're going to have here tonight. So the crowd reaction is definitely going to be very, very mixed. Like I said, Daniel Bryan should be the fan favourite. Daniel Bryan is the babyface, but you know how some crowds are. So I think this match is going to be very, very mixed in terms of crowd reaction. Another strong knee to the face by CM Punk on Daniel Bryan, now picking Bryan back up. Oh, jumping arm breaker. Damn, that move is not going to feel good. Clearly CM Punk is working on that arm and shoulder, possibly trying to soften Daniel Bryan up for that Anaconda Vice. But Daniel Bryan reversing it into the backbreaker, and like I said guys, as you can hear, the crowd for some reason is booing Daniel Bryan despite Daniel Bryan being the babyface. Not quite sure why, but CM Punk now putting Bryan on the top rope. Daniel Bryan though reversing that, kicking away. Oh, nice super arm drag by Daniel Bryan. Not a move I have seen done too often by Bryan, but I guess Bryan has added some new moves to his arsenal to try and take on Punk tonight. But Punk on the apron. Oh, going for his signature clothesline. Vintage CM Punk. CM Punk now with a taunt. Clearly feeling like he's in control. Picking Bryan back up. Oh, but sending Bryan straight back down with that strong kick to the side of the head. Wake up taunt by Punk. Going for some kind of pedigree maneuver. Maybe a double arm backbreaker. But Daniel Bryan reversing it. Into the LeBell lock. The LeBell lock locked in for the first time in this match. The LeBell lock. Oh, but CM Punk obviously not worn down quite enough. CM Punk getting out of that submission move in seconds. And it just like that, guys, into his Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice locked into Daniel Bryan. Is Daniel Bryan going to tap out? No. Daniel Bryan, just like Punk did, obviously not quite softened up enough. Daniel Bryan getting out of that move. And now Death Valley driver on Punk maybe. No, Punk with another reversal. Guys, what a match. For me, this is so far at least is definitely the match of the night. Technical reversal after technical reversal. Technical move after technical move. What a great way to kick off the main event. Obviously the first of two, guys. If you've forgotten already, the second main event is going to be on the Raw side. It's going to be The Rock taking on the defending WWF champion, the Dead Man, in a Hell in a Cell match. And that match is going to be closing tonight's show. Daniel Bryan with a chair after CM Punk ball into the ring. Spinning kick, sending that chair back into the face of Punk. Guys, this is a submission match, but there is no disqualifications, even though weapons aren't exactly encouraged. There isn't any disqualifications in this match. As you can see, referee Shane McMahon so far calling this match straight down the middle. Definitely so far, guys, you can't question the guy has been fair in terms of refereeing. CM Punk now placing that chair down strategically. Clearly he's got something in mind. Kick. Oh, what a move. CM Punk with that move. The final cut onto that chair. Daniel Bryan now definitely in trouble after having that neck snapped on that chair. CM Punk going for the GTS. Go to sleep time. Nope. Daniel Bryan, oh, what a reversal. Into that DDT. Daniel Bryan now taunting to the crowd. Wake up taunt of his own. LeBell lock locked in again. This is the second time. Maybe the third time this move has been locked in. Daniel Bryan wrenching it. Oh, but again, CM Punk getting out of that move with a few chops and a few kicks. Irish whip. Oh, power slam. Centre of the ring. What a power slam by Punk. Again, getting that chair in hand. Strategically placing that chair down in the ring, possibly. CM Punk, what's he going to be going for? Possibly. Oh, superplex. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Daniel Bryan's head just about clipped that chair. Maybe, I'm sure it didn't quite hit the chair as quite as CM Punk would have liked, but still, what a move from his independent days. Straight into the Anaconda Vice for the second or third time in this match. Anaconda Vice locks into Bryan, but again, Daniel Bryan, thanks to those kicks, getting straight out of the Anaconda Vice and sending CM Punk now all the way across the ring. Strong turnbuckle Irish whip. Bang! Steel chair shot to CM Punk, and I think, guys, CM Punk could be busted open from that steel chair. But again, guys, CM Punk was the one who brought that steel chair into play, so Punk has only got himself to blame. The challenger now making his way to the top rope. Are we going to see a headbutt? Nope. Some kind of body splash on CM Punk. Another move we don't normally see from Daniel Bryan. But because of the occasion, guys, I can only assume Daniel Bryan is trying a few new moves out to try and try and get over this gigantic task of defeating the NWO leader CM Punk in basically his signature match. CM Punk still in control, sending Bryan into the turnbuckle. What's CM Punk going for? Oh, more shady tactics by the NWO leader, the reigning world champion, removing that top turnbuckle pad, exposing that bare ring, that steel ring, which CM Punk is just throwing Daniel Bryan on spine first, onto that exposed turnbuckle, now onto the top rope, superplex maybe, nope. Oh, what an arm drag off the top rope, guys. What moves are we seeing in this match? This match has been incredible, an amazing technical affair. Despite that chair coming into play, generally guys, this has been pretty much all technical skill. What a great match this has been, and what a way to represent SmackDown and represent the current generation of technical wrestlers. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan doing an amazing job of putting on an amazing main event. As I'm saying about technical skill though, Daniel Bryan, as it would do with the irony, outside of the ring now these guys are taking it, but as I was saying, Daniel Bryan taking the top of that table off, the announcer's table should I say, and maybe we're going to see the announce table come into play, but CM Punk again is taking control. Oh holy crap, what an arm breaker, super arm breaker guys on the outside of the ring. Daniel Bryan's arm has got to be writhing in pain, but Daniel Bryan though not giving up. Vintage Bryan taking CM Punk down to the mat. And Daniel Bryan now putting CM Punk on the announcer table. What's he got in mind? Oh shit, what a move. I don't even know what to call that move. A few replays because it was such an oh my god moment. Oh, what a move by Bryan, the world champion. Definitely in trouble. CM Punk's world title reign in definite jeopardy. The challenger Daniel Bryan on fire in this match, guys. What an incredible performance by Daniel Bryan, sending Punk back into the ring. Bryan going top rope, taunting CM Punk to get him to his feet. A punch to Punk. What's he going to follow up with? A clothesline. Oh, Daniel Bryan paying for that little bit of hesitation. CM Punk with that scoop slam counter, and just like that guys, finish your time. GTS onto the challenger and the NWO leader, the reigning world champion. Thanks to that GTS in control, GTS into the Anaconda Vice, and this match could be over in only seconds. Somehow, some way though, Daniel Bryan with the heart of a lion will not give up. Straight into the label lock. Daniel Bryan with the little bell lock onto CM Punk. Is CM Punk going to tap out and tap away his World Heavyweight Championship reign? We're only seconds away, guys. CM Punk writhing in pain. Oh, but again, just like Daniel Bryan, will not give up. You've got to give props to both guys. Even if you're not a fan of their work, you can't deny these guys have put on a hell of a main event. And what great efforts these two men are making with a Falcon Arrow type move there. Onto the chair. The spine of Daniel Bryan has got to be in bad shape. CM Punk now going top rope, Macho Man style elbow drop. Again, I'm not quite sure. Daniel Bryan's head might have been bounced off that chair. Again, wake up taunt. Oh, going for a chop. Daniel Bryan though not taking that chop with the forearm smash. Northern Light suplex. Daniel Bryan now with almost a comeback moment. The suplex into the Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, what a collision, body on body. Vintage Daniel Bryan taking CM Punk down. Daniel Bryan with the wake up taunt. Is he going to go for the label lock? Oh, he's going for his signature yes kicks. Yes. 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 Finishing it off with the big one. The big kick to the face. Oh, and a new submission move we haven't seen Daniel Bryan doing in a little while. Cattle mutilation locked into CM Punk. Is Daniel Bryan seconds away from becoming our new SmackDown World Heavyweight Champion? Is CM Punk going to tap? Oh, CM Punk again will not give up. This is why, guys. He is the leader of the NWO. CM Punk will just not give up. CM Punk. Oh, Anaconda Vice again locked in. Surely this time Daniel Bryan no choice but to tap out. Is Bryan going to tap? Again, Daniel Bryan will not tap out. But CM Punk will not let up either. A couple of punches. Irish whip. What's he going for? Oh, Daniel Bryan the reversal. Oh, spinning down to the neck breaker. A move actually CM Punk does a lot himself. And now Bryan, with an ECW type move, that Taz suplex like manoeuvre, taking CM Punk down to the mat. Daniel Bryan there showing a little bit of ECW, guys. Keep in mind he was on ECW last year, but not anymore. He's on Smackdown and he's going to go for a Benoit headbutt maybe. Oh, I thought Daniel Bryan was seconds away from a headbutt, which possibly could have earned the World Championship. Not quite sure what we're seeing here. Both guys stumbling very, very slowly onto the top rope. Surely not in the WWE. We haven't seen this move since the Independence. Pepsi plunge onto Daniel Bryan by CM Punk. What a move. Pepsi plunge. Centre of the ring. Anaconda Vice locked in. Surely this is going to be it. Referee Shane McMahon in great position. Is Daniel Bryan going to tap out? What an incredible match this has been, guys. Is Daniel Bryan finally going to give in? Daniel Bryan trying to fight out. Oh, but in the end, Daniel Bryan, but no choice but to tap out to the Anaconda Vice. What an incredible performance by both guys. But as we can see, guys, to love him or hate him, you've got to respect him. CM Punk, leader of the NWO, is still our World Heavyweight Champion. Moving on though, just before the main event, we're going to have another SmackDown match. This time it's going to be for the SmackDown tag titles. We saw the Raw tag team titles earlier on in the evening. Now it's SmackDown's turn, and the team formerly known as Legacy are now going by the name of the Fortunate Sons, now featuring Michael McGillicuddy. So McGillicuddy, Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes, the Fortunate Sons, the reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And they're going to be defending those tag team straps against a team pretty much chosen by you guys. It's going to be Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. Like I said, The Miz and Dolph Ziggler were kind of brought up via viewers' choices before. So this match is pretty much down for you guys. So what a great way to get towards the final main event. Dolph Ziggler and The Miz making their way to the ring. And again, you guys, via viewers' choice, have chosen the name of the team. We're going to go with Awesome Show-Offs. What a great name for the team. Very, very fitting. We had a hell of a lot of names to pick from, but in the end, guys, just to make it fair, I had to go with the majority, and the majority of you guys wanted to call them the Awesome Show-Offs. So for now, that's exactly what we've done. So it's going to be the Awesome Show-Offs taking on the Fortunate Sons. SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line. What a great way to represent the SmackDown Tag Team division. Unlike the Raw Tag Team match, this match is going to be the more traditional tag team rules. Basically, what I mean by that is you've got to tag in your partner, unlike earlier on when it was Tornado style. So Fortunate Sons to the left. Obviously, The Miz and Dolph Ziggler to the right. This is going to be good. Cody Rhodes and The Miz starting it off for either team. The Miz now to the reversal, locking that arm up. But Cody Rhodes, very technical himself, back into the headlock. Oh, nice backbreaker, sending The Miz down onto that neck. Picking Miz back up though, strong Irish whip into the bottom left turnbuckle. Looks like we're going to be seeing a suplex. Yep, a nice spinning suplex into the pin. Only a one count by Cody Rhodes. If we quickly rewind, guys, to week number 1 where we crowned the Tag Team Championships, it was Legacy as they were known then, and they actually defeated Zack Ryder and Santino Marella, who were teaming at that point. There's a little bit of news which I'm sure a lot of you guys won't know. Zack Ryder actually has a new tag team partner now, and it's going to be his former tag team partner of Kurt Hawkins. So Hawkins and Ryder are back together and better than ever, and I'm sure you're going to be seeing Hawkins and Ryder feature on next week's Friday Night SmackDown. As I'm saying that, Dolph Ziggler tagged into the ring, but Ted DiBiase not giving Ziggler even a second to breathe. Ted DiBiase going to work on Ziggler, putting Ziggler on the top rope. A punch, going for a second punch with Dolph Ziggler. Nice counter with a drop kick. Going for another drop kick, but Ted DiBiase reversing that move. Dolph Ziggler not looking too good early on in this match. You guys actually chose this path for Dolph Ziggler. I basically, in the viewer's choice, asked you guys what you wanted to see with Dolph Ziggler. Like basically, did you want to see Dolph Ziggler in the main event scene? Did you want to see him go for the secondary title, which is the IC title? Or did you want to see him tag up with someone? And the majority of you guys actually surprised me and said you wanted to see him go after the tag team titles with The Miz. So, because this is the most viewer interactive universe mode on all of YouTube, that's exactly what we've done. So, thanks to you guys, The Miz and Dolph Ziggler, the awesome show-offs, are now an official tag team on Smackdown. And these two guys are going to make a hell of a tag team. And maybe we're going to see these guys become tag team champions in just a few minutes. We'll have to wait and see. Legacy, or the Fortunate Sons as we're now being known as, are no pushovers though. These two guys are multiple time tag team champions and the reigning tag team champions on the SmackDown Universe mode, so they're not going to be an easy touch and not going to be easy to defeat. Ted DiBiase and The Miz, the legal men currently. Ted DiBiase, oh, vintage DiBiase, what a move off the ropes, sending Miz inside out, and now Ted DiBiase outside of the ring. Not quite sure what he's thinking. Is he going for his tag team title maybe? He is, he's going for his tag team title, but this match is not a no DQ match, so I'm not quite sure what Ted's thinking, but he does have that title in hand, sliding that title into the ring, and now a chair shot. Again guys, I'm not quite sure what's going on. This match isn't no DQ, but The Miz in the ring, DiBiase into the ring with the steel chair. Oh, The Miz though, countering that. Oh, DDT onto the steel chair. What a move by The Miz, taking advantage of the foul play by DiBiase. Oh, but see guys, on the top side of the screen, Michael McGillicuddy distracting the referee. So Ted managing to get out of that pin, and now the referee's not looking. Referee turn around. Oh, Ted DiBiase with the chair shot to Miz behind the referee's back, picking The Miz up. The Miz not looking good after that steel chair shot. The $1 Million Dream locked into The Miz. Oh, and after that chair shot and the $1 Million Dream, The Miz no choice but to tap out. So I'm sure it's not going to be very popular with you guys, because you guys clearly love Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, but unfortunately for them, the Fortunate Sons, thanks to some foul play and thanks to their new member Michael McGillicuddy, have found a way to successfully defend their SmackDown Tag Team Championships in style. But I'm sure guys, the awesome show-offs will definitely have a rematch sometime in the near future. We're going to go backstage now guys and just kind of visit Matt Hardy and Lita. A nice little backstage segment. Matt Hardy enjoying the show, having a nice meal with his girlfriend. Maybe we'll see Lita sometime on the Universe mode coming up. Main event time though. The Rock is going to be challenging The Undertaker for his WWF Championship. And this match, as you can see, actually as voted by you guys via viewer's choice, is going to be Hell in a Cell.
Following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. And it's for the WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, The Undertaker.
So The Undertaker, the WWF Champion, slowly but surely making his classic and vintage entrance to the ring. What a great way to end this pay-per-view. Gonna end this show in style. Hopefully guys you've enjoyed this pay-per-view so far. If you had, I hope you've been enjoying it and been leaving a few comments, and also if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot and just lets me know that this show was really worth producing, as it did take me a hell of a long time to do. So like I said, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, a big thanks from me in advance. The champion, like I said, making his way to the ring slowly but surely. The reigning WWF Champion. If you guys have forgot how Taker became champion, we're going to quickly rewind now to week number 1. Like I said before many times, when we were crowning the debut champions, basically we had a 6-man battle royal. with the final two then going into a steel cage match. It turned out The Undertaker and Kane were the final two men in the Battle Royal, so those two guys went at it in a steel cage match to end the debut Raw. Obviously the dead man came out on top after countering a clothesline from Kane. Taker actually managed to catch Kane in midair into a tombstone 1, 2, 3. But that wasn't over for the show, guys. At the end of that show, The Rock came out from nowhere. Didn't actually have any physical encounter with the dead man, but basically stood on the stage with Vince McMahon representing the corporation and challenged the dead man to a match. The following weeks, we've seen Vince and The Rock, obviously the corporation, Big Boss Man Shamrock contest. They've had numerous beatdowns on the dead man, and the dead man has tried to fight back, which came to a huge end at the end of last week's Raw, when at the end of that show, when The Rock had defeated Kane, The Undertaker appeared from nowhere, appeared from through the ring, ended up chokeslamming The Rock through the ring to hell. And obviously, guys, that chokeslam to hell has come on nicely to this pay-per-view. So that chokeslam to hell is turning this match into Hell in a Cell, and this match really is going to be hell for both men. Rock now in the ring, and this match is underway. The Hell in a Cell is down. The final match of the evening, the final match of this debut Universe Mode pay-per-view. What a great way to end the show. Irish whip. Oh, early Samoan drop by The Rock onto the dead man. Don't forget, guys, WWF Championship on the line. Obviously as well, this is Hell in a Cell, so despite The Rock being with the corporation, there is no way for the corporation to be involved. The same goes for the dead man. He's obviously aligned with Kane, and maybe Stone Cold as well. We've seen Stone Cold in previous weeks come to the aid of the dead man at least once. So despite him being in line with them, just like in The Rock's case, because this is Hell in a Cell, there is no way to help their buddy. So it's going to be one-on-one, no interruptions. One-on-one, Hell in a Cell, WWF Championship on the line, and this is going to be an incredible main event. The Undertaker early on the clothesline off the apron onto the outside of the ring, taking The Rock down, and now for the first time, guys, the steel cell is going to come into play. The Undertaker bouncing The Rock's spine off that steel, but The Rock fighting back. Oh, and Rock's turn this time, bouncing the dead man's back off the Hell in a Cell itself, and now an Irish whip, sending Taker again into a steel, followed up by a clothesline. And a second Samoan drop in just minutes. Wow, what a great start to this main event. I'm sure it's only going to get better as we continue it. The Rock taking Dead Man to school, but the Dead Man fighting back with a big boot, sending The Rock down, picking Rocky back up to his feet. Manhattan drop. Taking out, not quite going old school, but some kind of similar maneuver. Wrapping that arm up, sending The Rock down to the mat. And guys, weapons are about to come into play. We've got a steel chair now. Undertaker that chair, putting it on the floor. Obviously saving that for just a minute, I'm sure. Sending Rock now head first into the ring post. Oh shit. Steel chair to the back of The Rock's head. The Rock's head sandwiched between that steel chair and the ring post. The Rock, the challenger, has got to be in trouble early on. And the Dead Man not letting up. Obviously, guys, with Dead Man, no stranger to Hell in a Cell matches. He's been in many in his career. I know The Rock has been in one to my memory, so The Rock's got a little bit of experience as well. That coming in Armageddon 2000, and of course with that big 6-man Hell in a Cell match, which obviously also featured the Dead Man. But the Dead Man would definitely have the experience edge. The Dead Man has had matches as well with the likes of Mankind, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, just to name a few. The Dead Man now pacing on that steel chair, waiting for The Rock to get out, which he did. Huge chair shot to The Rock's cranium, and The Rock could be in trouble. Irish whip. Nice arm drag, taking the 7-foot man down. Now The Rock with a few stomps. Like I said, guys, these two have had an amazing feud on Raw in the first few weeks of this Universe Mode. They've gone back and forth, back and forth. There has been sneak attack after sneak attack. and it's just been an awesome feud in general. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. Definitely old school, definitely classic in regards to the Attitude Era. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. The only question is now, guys, if The Rock becomes champion or even a Taker retains, then, you know, where does the champion go from here? Do you want to see this feud continue? Do you want to see a rematch? Or do you want to see somebody fresh in the main event scene on Raw? Let me know in the comment section below, because as I always say, not to keep repeating myself, but this is the most viewer interactive investment on YouTube. So if there's something you guys want to see, then please let me know, as I'll definitely make it happen. The Undertaker now going old school on the corporate champion, The Rock. Oh, nice clothesline, sending Rocky down to the mat again. Wake up taunt, the dead man possibly looking for an early tombstone or chokeslam, going for a tombstone. But The Rock with an amazing countering that move into the backbreaker. We've seen that times before, guys. That move never gets old. Rock bottom coming up possibly for the dead man. Rock bottom time. Nope, the dead man fighting out the rock bottom. Oh, chokeslam. Oh, not onto the steps. Oh, chokeslam onto the steel steps. What a move by the dead man. Is dead man going to pick up the 1, 2, 3 and reclaim his current championship? The dead man not even going for the pin, placing that steel chair again strategically in the ring. We've seen it before, but on last week's Raw, the Undertaker tombstone the Big Boss Man on that steel chair. We could be seeing something very similar here, guys. No, because The Rock with the counter into that arm breaker onto the chair. And now both guys back up to their feet. The Rock sending the Undertaker into the top left turnbuckle. Keep your eye on The Rock on the bottom right, guys. We've seen it in previous matches, but that turnbuckle has been exposing that steel ring. But The Rock, too keen to get back to the dead man, runs straight into a huge power slam slash spine buster. And now both guys, oh, but The Rock, the reversal, sending the dead man into that exposed steel, but the dead man fighting back with almost a rock bottom type move out of the corner. Oh, what a match this has been. What a pay-per-view this has been. In total, this pay-per-view would have been about an hour and a half. So hopefully my commentary has just about lived up to it, guys. As you can probably understand, this has been a hell of a long one. So my voice is probably giving out just a little bit. But hopefully in the end it will all be worth it and you guys would have enjoyed the show. Each week, guys, you guys are awesome in regards to viewers' choices. But if you wouldn't mind actually leaving me some feedback on the matches, that would be pretty cool. Let me know what match you thought was the best. Maybe even give each match a star rating. That would be pretty cool to get that kind of feedback. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be pretty cool. Back into the action note, The Rock, after the spine buster, going for the most electrifying move in sports and entertainment today, the people's elbow, or the corporate elbow I should say. 1, 2, 3. Did I get a 3? Looked like a 3, but the match continues. But The Rock, as I said, hit the people's elbow. But as a subscriber nicely pointed out to me last week, when The Rock was in the corporation, that move was the corporate elbow. So my bad there. That's exactly what we're going to be calling it going forward. So The Rock hit that corporate elbow, but didn't seem to do too well, because The Rock again is in trouble with the dead man working on that arm and shoulder, spinning Rock around. Oh, nice DDT, centre of the ring. The leader of the corporation could be in trouble, guys. I'm not sure if any other corporation members are here tonight. I've heard Vincent McMahon is backstage, but I'm not quite sure. Big Boss Man and Test and so on. I'm not even sure these guys at the arena. The only person I've seen so far is Vince McMahon. And The Rock with the double axe handle. Irate to Taker. Oh, into a steel again, spinebuster. Damn, what a main event this has been. Really, really hardcore, as you would expect. We've seen a couple of steel chairs, we've seen the steel steps, we've seen the ring post come into play, we've seen the exposed turnbuckle. What a great way to close this show. And what a great main event on the Raw side, just like we had with the Smackdown side. Hopefully, this match will live up to the CM Punk Daniel Bryan match. It's going to be a very different match. Obviously, this match is much more hardcore, the other match is much more technical, but still Hopefully the pay-per-view will be diverse to kind of satisfy what everybody wants to see. So whether you're a fan of the new guys or whether you're a fan of the old Attitude Era guys, hopefully there'll be something you would have enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, like I always say, please do show the support. These two guys now outside of the ring. The Dead Man throwing the Rock. Oh, the second time again into a still. Both men absolutely pouring with blood. Both men still on the outside of the ring. Taker's turn this time to taste with still. And the Rock doesn't want no more of the Dead Man. The Rock is running away, but I'm not quite sure. Running to the top of the steel cage, or the top of the Hell in a Cell I should say, is the best place for the Rock. Of course, we've seen over the years many classic moments with Taker on the top of the Hell in a Cell. We've seen Taker throw Mankind off. We've seen Taker put Mankind through the cell. We've also seen Taker kind of throw Shawn Michaels off, or at least push him halfway off down to the announce position. We've also seen Taker throw Rikishi off the top of the cell at the Armageddon 2000. So every time Taker goes up here, it never seems to end very well for his opponent. So that's definitely not going to be a very good omen for The Rock, who of course wants to leave tonight the WWF champion. But as it stands, I'm not quite sure if The Rock has got what it takes, as the current champion, the Dead Man, is taking The Rock to school. But as I'm saying that, The Rock is trying to fight back at least with a punch. Oh, signature move, the sharpshooter locked into the Dead Man. This match actually is Falls Count Anywhere in regards to pin. If one of these guys either gets the pin or submits on top of the cell, then that is legit, that does count, and that man will be the winner. But the Dead Man fighting out of it. Going for the choke slam. Couldn't get the choke slam. The Rock, punch after punch. Oh, the Dead Man finally now a few punches of his own. Oh, the Rock stumbling. But the Rock will never counter. A few more punches. These guys going back and forth, punch after punch on top of the cell. Definitely a tricky predicament to be in. But these two guys will not let up. But finally, the Dead Man gets the advantage with a running DDT, sending the Rock's already bloody head down to that still. Once again, the Dead Man's obviously feeling it. Tombstone possibly coming up. Nope, chokeslam time. Chokeslam through the cell. Nope. Oh shit, the Rock fighting out of it. Oh shit, into the rock bottom through the cell. Holy crap, the Dead Man has got to be broken in half. Oh, this match is definitely over. The Rock almost can't believe what he's seen. 1, 2, 3. No, the Dead Man kicking out again. Despite being rock bottomed through the cell, the Dead Man kicking out. The Rock can't believe it, going for another pin. 1, 2. For the second time, the Dead Man kicking out again. The Dead Man has took a rock bottom through the still, but still will not lay down. But after a chair shot, we will see. I think it's only a matter of time, guys. But the Dead Man doesn't seem like he wants to stay down. Oh, rock bottom. Oh, rock bottom onto the steel chair. Surely this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, guys. After a rock bottom through the Hell in a Cell, he wouldn't give in. But in the end, it took another rock bottom onto the steel chair to get the pin. What a victory for The Rock. What a courageous attempt at retaining this title for the Dead Man. But in the end, after that Hell in a Cell bump, the Dead Man just could not continue, and The Rock is the new WWF champion. As we see the Hell in a Cell raising, the corporate leader Vince McMahon coming to congratulate his boy. So the corporation ending this pay-per-view on top. Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin making his return after being injured by the corporation in week 2. Stone Cold is back, going to school on the new WWF champion, The Rock. Oh, Stone Cold ending this pay-per-view on top. It looks like trying to help the Undertaker back to his feet, who hasn't moved since that rock bottom. Oh, but the Undertaker not appreciating the help from Stone Cold. The Undertaker obviously pissed after losing his championship. What does this mean for the Taker, The Rock and Stone Cold? We will see as the weeks lead on. So that brings an end to an amazing Bad Blood pay-per-view. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. What a great double main event we had. Of course, we saw the leader of the NWO defeat Daniel Bryan in that technical submission match. What an amazing match that was. In the second main event, which actually closed the show, we saw The Rock become the new WWF champion after he defeated the then champion, The Undertaker, in an incredible Hell in a Cell match. Again, what a match that was. So an amazing double main event for Bad Blood. I hope you guys enjoyed those matches. If you did enjoy the show overall, as always guys, please leave the video some support by leaving the video a like and leaving me some comments down in the comment section. As every Universe Mode pay-per-view, we're going to end this video on the viewers' choices for next week. We've got 3 viewers' choices today, a little bit different from normal, so we're going to get into them straight away. As always guys, let me know your choices down below in the comment section, and the most popular choices always win. So number 1, as we announced earlier right in that European Championship match, Chris Jericho is going to be leaving the WWE to join ECW. But on Raw, Chris Jericho is going to be having his farewell WWE match. So I want you guys to pick one final opponent for Jericho on Raw. It can be anyone from the Raw roster. So let's find a way to let Jericho leave Raw in style. Viewers' choice number 2, on Smackdown, we want to crown a new #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Like I said during that match, Daniel Bryan now has already had 2 shots at the title. So I think it's only fair we move on and find CM Punk a new opponent. Or maybe if you do think Daniel Bryan should get another shot, let me know via this viewer's choice. As basically this viewer's choice, we want a fatal 4-way on Smackdown to find a new contender for CM Punk. So I want you guys to pick 4 competitors for that fatal 4-way, and the winner of that match of course will face CM Punk at the next pay-per-view. Which brings me nicely to the viewer's choice number 3. And this is going to be a viewer's choice on every pay-per-view. I want you guys to decide what pay-per-view we do next. Obviously this one was Bad Blood, it was an Attitude Era pay-per-view, so maybe you guys want to see a Modern Era pay-per-view next, or maybe you want to see another Attitude Era pay-per-view next, let me know. The only kind of rule I've got is that I don't want it to be one of the big 4, so no SummerSlam, no Survivor Series, no WrestleMania, or no Royal Rumble, but pretty much apart from those 4 guys, every other pay-per-view is available. It can either be a pay-per-view from the game itself, or can even be a pay-per-view that you've seen on Community Creations. So yep, just to recap guys, viewer's choice number 1, we want a final opponent for Chris Jericho on Raw. Viewer's choice number 2, we want to crown a new #1 contender for CM Punk's WWE Championship. So we need 4 guys for a #1 contenders match on Smackdown. And the final viewer's choice, I want you guys to pick the next pay-per-view, which is going to be coming up in just a few weeks. So let me know guys the choices for those 3 viewers' choices down below in the comment section. As always guys, this is your Universe Mode, you have the power. I'm going to say it one final time, but if you did enjoy the show, then please support it by leaving the video a big thumbs up. If we could try and get a target of 150, then that would be absolutely amazing. As I said guys, I really hope you enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy it, then stay tuned, because next week we've got Raw, we've got Smackdown, and we've also got the debut of ECW, so definitely stay tuned for that. But until next time guys, this has been Bad Blood, this has been 101. As always, thanks for watching.